Hello, remnants of the Wet Cave of Murderers. I am CrossKnights, and this is the Wet Cave of Murderers radio show. I am just waking up from my sleep in this coffin of mine. Nothing more fun than sleeping in a coffin in the desert. Of course, nothing's happened in town. It's been destroyed, though, interestingly enough. It appears that we were only attacked by 1900 zombies, like 1960. We have more defense than that. We could have made it today. Assuming we hadn't all been destroyed the day before, but I guess the only thing to report on is the deaths, really. First up, we have Bram. His death creeped me out a little bit because he was rather protected. He's in the nuclear bunker that I'm staying at right now. I'm pretty sure he had accurate preparation. He had a very good chance of surviving, but I don't know what went wrong. And he was with someone, but he still got devoured. He didn't seem to have very pleasant last moments either. I guess he got swarmed. His last words over the radio were, "It's too many. Too many. I'm sorry. Someone give me a cigarette. I'm sorry, Lego. I'm sorry, Tribute. I'm sorry, Rocket. Please, just a smoke and a sip of whiskey, and let them come." Since he was with other people, it's possible he sacrificed himself to lead them away. Rocket is Higgins' dog. I found out that Rocket actually found Bram and spent the night with him. And I'm at the same bunker as before, and Higgins' dog is here still, Rocket. And he's hanging out with Luma now, so that dog is the survivor. I only hope that Mouse is so resourceful. Chain also died. He was primarily a materials converter, but he also decided to take on the role of zombie hunter. One of the few people that did. I was also one of them, as was occasionally Enflux. And he stayed true to this at this end. The last words that I heard him say were, "I may die tonight, but I'm not going to go down without a fight. Bring it on, you rotting bastards. And suck in my propane and propane products." Yeah, I guess his previous life he sold such things. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure he didn't actually have any. Overon. I simply heard him say, "Anyone got cookies?" I'm assuming the answer was no. Not sure what happened with them. Jimmy D, who was a scavenger, has died. He said, "I don't care what you say, there's no way those things can crawl over the..." And I don't know the what. He wasn't in town, so it wasn't the wall, but he got eaten right after he said that. I guess he had some little defensive project that wasn't quite as sturdy as he had initially hoped that it was. The last two people who I did not hear what they said at the last, it's possible they were just silent as they were destroyed, or they weren't by the radio. Lobo, who I camped with the first night, died. As far as I know, he didn't move from that initial space. I don't even know if he hit again. He might have just let them come. And Enwrench has also died. I have no idea where he was, since the map system has been screwed up since the town being destroyed. He could have been anywhere. So that's it. 6 dead. That's a lot higher than we had thought it would be, so it's unfortunate. There's only 11 of us left. I'm still a little bit groggy because I've been sleeping for about 13 hours. I went into a dreamless sleep. It was very peaceful and very relaxing, though I don't know if anyone's ever overslept, but you can actually feel kind of tired if you sleep too much. I think I slept a little bit too much, but it's not like there's that much I can do out here. Scavenging doesn't matter too much anymore, except in one aspect. I said that pretty much all that matters now is weapons and food, but it seems nuts and bolts matter again because Luma found a chainsaw. The thing that I had been wanting to find this entire time was found in one of the nuclear bunkers. I then searched the nuclear bunkers, found a large chest. Inside the large chest was a lawnmower. Now, if we were able to build these two items, we could probably take out around 100 zombies easily. But we just don't have the nuts and bolts. And we have the parts for an engine, except for the nuts and bolts, and the chainsaw here at the bunker. Unfortunately, unlike possibly every other item that we've been able to construct, you can't really construct a chainsaw outside. They're both very heavy items, and you can't really hold them both at the same time to construct them. You need a nice sturdy table. You can really only do it at home, you know? So, I don't know if the chainsaw will be built, but if we can find some nuts and bolts out here, we can definitely make the lawnmower. Unfortunately, despite the fact that we get southern winds, our areas are all depleted now. So I'm not sure we're going to ever find one. But if someone does find one and sends it back to town, we might have a chance to come out, maybe clear the area right above the first bunker that has 22 zombies right now. That's actually possible that we could do that. Then we could search there all day, and because that square has had desert winds sweep over it, possibly at 4 times. It depends whether it missed or not. And I don't think anyone's ever searched it. So there we go, extremely badass weapons, but we probably won't get a chance to make them. It's a damn shame. Other than that, nothing has happened. People are still surviving. Water has been found a little bit. Some jerry cans, they've been added, so that's enough water to give it to people for a few days. Bram was holding some water when he died, and it's here in the square with me, so I'm probably going to be pretty thirsty tomorrow, despite the fact that I've hardly moved around. So I'll be able to quench my thirst with that. That's very good. Assuming I live. Bram was taken out, I might get taken out too. I'm in the same spot. I'm really trying not to think about the fact that a lot of my friends are dead and now still walking around, but at the very least, Mouse, really energetic all of a sudden. When I woke up this morning, he was gone, and I was a little bit worried, but he came back, and he had this wrapper stuck to his face. And as I somehow don't feel right without having advertisements in my damn show, I guess I'll go read it. So this episode is brought to you by So Fast, the energy drink that will make you run like the wind. Yeah, it's a bit high in calories, but hey, it's worth it because you'll run them right back off and then some. Note, do not use So Fast if you're over 60, have heart palpitations, high blood pressure, are quick to anger, regularly drink alcohol, or have previously been addicted to crack. That is an extremely honest list of warning labels. As I remember, this thing was actually banned in many countries once they found out it had a modified form of methamphetamines in it. I'm a little bit concerned because the way Mouse is acting right now, I think he might have found a bottle of this and somehow lapped some of it up, because he's a little bit jittery. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a bottle of myself right about now. Looks like that's about it for this time. I'm really torn between wanting this all to be over and just wanting to not die terribly. But everything that happens is totally out of my hands now. There's not really all that much I can do. I did get a radio transmission from the nasty den of Undead Hope. They wish us well, and I wish I had better news to report, but our days really are numbered. Good luck to you and the citizens of your town. Hopefully things will end better for you than it has for us. This is Knights signing out. Hopefully not for the last time.